I decided to bring my kitty and show you Minu. Okay, on my way. I'm so sorry, you guys. Seriously. For the person who had shared what they thought was supposed to be the full link on the document cloud or whatever, there's still only 1,960 pages on there. There is no 2,000 pages or more. Like there isn't. Cute kitty, right? Isn't he so cute? Come here, Minu. Come here, honey. Yeah, come here. Whoop, I just noticed my shirt. Sheesh. Sorry. Yay, yeah, I'm sorry. I clicked on the link though, and I clicked on the link and it loaded and it just said 1,960 pages. So he's like, forget it, let me down. And see, like I'm seeing it even here, you guys. Once it focuses. Right on the bottom, page 47 to 1,960. So, no more clicking on links. Yeah, I know, right? I'm so sorry. I'm just like, oh man, of course that had to happen to me, right? You had a cat named Frosty that looks like him? That's so cute. There was a second document dump. Dare to be different. I have not gotten that. I have not gotten that link anywhere. Site shut down due to high demand is what you're trying to say, hey? Chat was so popping. I know. I'm like, seriously? Only my luck, of course. I don't know who she was, actually. I really don't know. And right when I was about to say, like, see you later. Oh, man. Sherry's like here. Click that link. Thank you. Thanks for the likes. Oh, I feel like a heel. I'm just like, so sorry, everybody. I just like kind of, I thought when I clicked on it that it would open up a fresh page, but of course it opened up the page on the one I was using. So I'm sorry. My bad. All the body cam footage, some interviews and pics. Dare to be different. If you have the link, hun, feel free to share it for real. Or even just message me like behind on YouTube there and she was like, great, bye guys. Sherry, awesome job. Oh man, right? It's just like, just click, see you later. Like, ah. And I tried to go back right away and it didn't load the page according to what. I'm just like, oh man, I'm so sorry. No, you're like, no, don't click the link. Shit. Oh, well. Well, we certainly did have a really good discussion about the toxicology reports, about all the drugs that were found in Shanann, Bella, and Celeste's bodies, about what some of the reasons could be on why these things would be found in their bodies, and our opinions and thoughts on it all, right? So you microwaved a yam. Yeesh. Are you on Thrive? Dare to be different? Oh, man. Oh, too funny. Oh, boy. Lesson learned. You got that right. No, I didn't fix it. I ended up logging off and logging back on. Yeah, Canada. Honestly, like, man, only my luck. Seriously. Hi, Diane Peters. How are you? That's funny that I've been waiting for your name to pop back up because I used to be a person that I spoke to in the town that I live as a counselor for a while, and that was her exact name. Let's put her on link clicking ban. I don't even remember who it was that sent it right now. I have to go back in and see who the hell it even was, but dare to be different. You're making me hungry. No, it's just funny because you're like, I microwaved a yam, I fed the cat, and I washed the towels all while you were gone. So I was like, are you on Thrive? Oh boy. A girl called Annie. Yeah. Fuck. Oh. Was it the Annie J person? Maybe. Whatever. I'm sure it wasn't like intentional. Like, you know. And if it was, I got thick skin. I'm like, whatever. No relation. Yeah. No, I can see from your picture that you're not the same person at all. But photographic memory. She had a deer in her pic too. Okay. Better luck next time. Yeah, no kidding. Oh boy. Joey Wilson. Hello. Thanks for joining. We were discussing all of the drugs that were found in Shanann Watts's body, along with her two little daughters, Bella and Celeste, who were aged 3 and 4. We were discussing the toxicology reports before I so foolishly clicked on something and changed the whole thing and cut it off. And everybody was in mid-sentence and thought, of course. Yes, that's my white one. You guys can see him. Both of them right there by the little heater. So they're actually cleaning each other's heads. Cloud. Minu, I love you. Yes, I love you. It's like, yeah, okay, that's great. Thanks, Mom. Oh, hey, Kara. I'm so sorry about that, girl. Oh, thanks, Joey. Your cats are gorgeous, aren't they? They might just start playing, actually. Looks like they're thinking about it right away. Yes, cocaine, benzos, MDMA, ecstasy, oxys, meth, methadone, cannabinoid, cocaine. Well, we said that already. Sorry. We have like an arm length of drugs that were found in these girls' bodies for some reason. They're cute, right? So many drugs. Yes, Tracy, that's what we were talking about was the fact that there was a shit ton of drugs that were inside of all three of these girls' systems. Hello, Sarah Ann Squeaks. Cute kitties. Yeah, I know, right? They love playing. I love it. But I mean, sometimes they get mad at each other, but whatever. You don't do anonymous. I am who you see and always truthful. Love it, Diane Peters. Me too, even if it hurts me. You know, there's some things that I have mentioned to you guys about, you know, my past, my history, ways that I've chosen to deal with things in unhealthy avenues. And, you know, I think that it's best to sort of own up to your own self, your own responsibilities as far as how you act and what you do, and you know whether that's right or wrong. You know, we've each and all done our fair share of you know bad choices and decisions in our life. So, yeah, Jay, they were playing. Your childhood best friend lives in Saskatchewan, Canada. You plan to visit one day when I'm on vacation, done with college. Sarah, that's so cool. If you ever decide to come over to Manitoba, you should hit me up. We should definitely go for coffee, you know, or tea or wine or whatever. Is there a page in the discovery that you missed? I don't know, Joey. Did you read the whole discovery page by page or did you skim it? No, we don't know if Chris Watts did that. I don't think so, Tracy, but who knows where all of these drugs came from. But there was a list of them in their systems. So yeah, they fight, then they sleep together. Yeah, exactly. In their food or something, we have no idea. I don't know of a food out there on the market that has, MDMA and methadone and opiates and oxycontin and cannabinoid and okay, like maybe you got cannabinoid foods coming out now because cannabis is legalizing all over the place, but what would be the reason, or what food do you know of that has some of those drugs in them? Because I've never heard of a food having those kind of drugs incorporated in it, Definitely have fair share of stuff. Exactly, Laura. We all have our fair share of stuff. I think just owning up to it, recognizing it, you know, is I mean, I think you're far more ahead of the game than a lot of the other people in the world that are like, no, I've never done anything wrong, or I'm perfect, or I know better than you, or whatever, the arrogant mentalities. Well, if you would have scrolled down from the BAC, Joey, you would have seen all kinds of other drugs that were found in their body. I'll scroll over to the page again. So, and some people might think, oh, okay, well, whatever, maybe whatever. Shanann's an adult, that was her choice. That's what she wanted to do, whatever, 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 But the children, I don't see her as that kind of a mother that would be, putting these kinds of things in their system. Like for what reason? Why would a parent do that? You know what I mean? So whose is this one? I think this one's Bella's. Yeah, it's Bella's. So Jay, in Bella's toxicology report, sorry, I really need to clean my house today. In Bella's toxicology report, there was 40 NGs of oxycodone. There was 80 NGs of opiates. There was 80 NGs of MDMA, methamphetamine. There was 100 NGs of methadone. There was 1.0 NGs of fentanyl. There was 80 NGs of cocaine. There was 40 NGs of cannabinoid. And then there was barbiturates of 0.16, benzodiazepines of 400 ng, amphetamines of 80 ng. And then they had the ethanol, the acetone, the isopropanol, and the methanol. For those of us that have ever turned marijuana into oil, you use isopropanol for that. I'm sure isopropanol is used for a ton of other things as well. But definitely doesn't seem to be any good reason for any of those drugs to be in anybody's system. Yeah, exactly, Tracy. No, it was NG though, not MG. It's actually NG. Yeah, I've had exes that have used meth as well. And yes, Marina Pollard, really. And what the heck, man is right, you know? Fentanyl is lethal and it's what kills people. Street drugs laced with it all the time. Absolutely. Mishka. Is that MG or NG? It's NG. No, it's N as in Nancy, Clary. N. This is crazy, isn't it, Tracy? Is that why they didn't fight back? Who knows, Kara? So it'd be over a period of time that it's accumulated, but with the as much as what is found in their system, it seems like they have been ingesting that for quite some time. If you look at the levels of, let me see if I can find. Okay, so let's just say for Okay, so for like the benzene is a common laboratory or industrial solvent, which is also found in gasoline and paint removers. Benzene concentrates in the blood of environmentally exposed individuals averages 0.0002 mcgs per ml in non-smokers and 0.0004 to 0.0006 mcg per ml in smokers. And then it says reported blood concentrations of benzene in fatalities following oral ingestion or inhalation ranged from 0.9 to 120 mcgs. And Bella had 0.10. So she had just above the limit of what would, could potentially sort of kill her in her system for some reason. Now, what is the reason that some of that got in there, No, I don't think that Chris drugged the kids. Sorry about the break, you guys. Of course, I clicked on something and it really cut us off. So, meth has become an epidemic pretty much worldwide, it seems like. For sure in Canada and the US, it is 100% taking over. We have no idea, Tracy, what it's from. All I'm doing is showing and sharing the toxicology reports with you all for you to make up your own judgment and thoughts on it. You had to leave for a bit, Ree? That's okay, hon. Drugs didn't kill him. He got behind the wheel on a bad trip and drove himself off the road. Oh, that's sad, Clary. That's so sad. Someone really needs to check that Thrive stuff. I don't think the girls use the patches, but I'm sure they did eat whatever was in those pouches. I heard that they had the bars, but I have no idea what all they have had in connection with those products. Yeah, I don't know why people want to age quicker by taking meth either. No idea, Joey. Where do you acquire all that dope, Steve? Who the heck knows? Someone was going to overdose some kids. It would be only one heavy dose, right? Yes, of course. If there was an overdose, the coroner would have caught that and saw that. Yeah, my big white kitty Cloud. He just knows I'm on the camera, so he's like, "Hi." Nah, he probably wants some wet food too because it's getting close to their dinner hour. People have mental issues, self-medicate. That is very true. And due to a lot of pain, I myself have been, somebody who is medicated, with drugs and alcohol to deal with that pain. So I can admit it, it is a form of my past, but I can admit it. Yeah, but I mean, Shanann wore the 2 patches as well, and so did Sandra. So, I mean, you can't really say that, Do we know if Nicole does drugs? No, we do not know. Did they drink the shakes? I can't remember if they had or not, This is England. Well, thank you. You're sweet. That's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Your ex sober was an amazing person. Meth changed him completely. He loved till the very last breath because of the man he was. And got clean a lot, but was triggered so easily. Oh, that's sad. A lot of things over the years I found have triggered me to go backwards as well. But I think just recognizing that and then moving forward is probably the only positive thing you can do. Beating yourself up over it is not going to be positive. So you did see one video of Bella with one of those pouches. They often had the bars that they ate. I don't know about the pouch. She may have just been holding it or something, Chris had 2 black patches the day he snapped. The psychiatric said it was so bad he can't even go there. Interesting. Where did you hear that, Ree? Chris had faulty wiring to begin with. Thrice exasperated his issues. That's an interesting thought. I don't know. I was actually just listening to a podcast today about it was with a woman who dated Chris, and she had sort of stated that they chose to go their separate ways because he really wanted family and marriage, but she didn't really want that at that time in her life. So they decided to go their separate ways or whatever. However, she stated that he was like all for his daughters and crazy about his daughters. So I honestly wonder, seriously, he couldn't even tell the officers how his daughters had died, even after he told them where they were buried, where he had dumped their bodies, and sort of what had actually kind of happened. He still had no idea how they were actually killed. So that kind of bothers me. No, it's okay, Clary. I understand, honey. Knowledge is power. You got that right, Laura. Dashna was asking if she liked it. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Joey. I'd love it if you could find that video, if you could find that link and share it. That would be great. Ree McLaughlin, I refuse to support that channel. So whether or not they are the only ones to have a video, I won't go watch it. Forget it. Ree, I'll put my email up for you too, just so you have it. There you go, hun. You're not being depressing. No, you're not, Clary. It's fine. Through a lot of it. Aw, just messaging to see how I am, talking to me, asking if I'm okay. Aw, Clary, you're so sweet. I had no idea that I was having that kind of effect. That's That's an amazing feeling inside my heart right now. Seriously. We still have no clue how the daughters were murdered. We know that they were smothered manually. We just don't know who the hell actually did it. He's taking responsibility for it, but we don't actually know, you know? He couldn't even tell the officers how they died. So, and then the defense attorneys asking for swabs of the neck and stuff for residual DNA. You know? So I think that's incorrect, MGL. I think he did want kids, you know, and he was very much for his daughters, but definitely too many unanswered questions. We're discussing Chris Watts right now, actually. Yeah, ex-girlfriend said he wanted kids. She didn't. That's why they sort of went their own ways. You know, well, that's really sweet, Clary. She definitely stated that Chris had a huge heart for kids, and she couldn't see him doing something like this to his kids. You didn't get a notification? Maybe unclick the bell and re-click the bell or something. See if that helps. A YouTube video. I would have thought that you would have found that on Shanann's Facebook page or something. Not on a fellow YouTuber's links, because affected disorder. To look like a great father when he had no longer needed. He killed them. Unless he blackened? You're talking blacked out, you mean? But Joey, that's just someone else. That's another YouTuber that took a video from Shanann and put it up on their page, just like what I do, you know? I don't know who the hell actually runs the Plunder channel. I just refuse to support it. Yeah, still though, Jay, no matter if drugs made him do it or whatever, that's no excuse. Like, it really doesn't matter, you know, even if they took all of this stuff willingly and that is what made him snap, whatever, he's still going to be having to be held accountable for the murders, you know? Can't see Shanann would kill her own kids. She loved them. Yes, exactly. And I can't see Chris killing them because I think he loved them really a lot too. So who does that really leave as a potential suspect, you know? Couldn't believe Chris would hurt them. Exactly. Nope. You know, on all accounts, it doesn't seem like Chris even had this kind of a personality, you know? Thanks, Clary. No, Becky, definitely don't support plunder. Even if it was rage, how could you coldly throw them in an oil tank? Yeah, that's true, Sparkles. That's actually 100% true. I think he disassociated himself there, you know, some type of borderline something mental disorder. Who knows, you know? I'd have to see his psychology report of when he was assessed to be able to fully understand a little bit more of what he was thinking, but I don't think we're going to be able to get to see that due to privacy confidentiality. Just showing you the pouches. No, don't support plunder at all. Pro-Watts, yeah. Yeah, you know, it does seem like there could be some involvement from Nicole. If he didn't do it, then why did he not call 911? I believe that he killed his wife and that he was going to try to get away with all of this and cover it all up. That's why he, you know, disposed of the bodies the way that he did and tried to go to work all normal and make it look like, you know, nothing had changed. And I think that when he got home at the end of the day was when he was probably going to finish cleaning everything up and be like, I don't know what happened to her. She must have just walked out the door with the kids. They're gone. I guess I'm just going to move on with my life. I don't know. All of it just seems really freaking odd, you know? Yeah, there's some sick people out there. You're right. Hey, Karen Parton. Look at Chris have sat there eating pizza while looking at his baby's pictures in the interrogation room. Who knows? Chris disconnected emotionally during those 6 weeks. Yeah, well, and he connected emotionally with somebody else, right? So, but you know, this has all been really, really fun, and I'm sorry that it had to break the way that it did. I did just want to pop back in to sort of, you know, apologize. But I do have to get on with my day. I have to make dinner yet, and I have to clean my house because of all these cat hairs and my hairs. Like I said earlier with the first live, we're going to be doing 7 days of live, Sherry. So it will give us a chance to really get to know each other. Each day we'll have a different topic kind of thing. And, you know, today's topic was discussing the toxicology reports of Shanann, Bella, and Celeste, trying to understand what all of the drugs were that were in their system and why they and how they got there and all of that. So at 1, I am going to be doing it at 1 p.m. every day. So yes, I hope that you guys all have a really wonderful rest of the day. I think I'm going to go make a stir fry because I just love stir fries. Cabbage, mixed veggies, some meat, you know, and some teriyaki sauce or something. I think it's going to be delish. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for another live with me, 1 p.m. CS Central Standard Time. So I hope whoever is kicking around might have some time to join and come say hi. Hi, Pretty Money. Cute name. Thanks for the heart, Becky. Much love to you, girl. Hope to see you all again tomorrow, and thank you all for joining. And again, I'm so sorry about cutting us off the way that I did. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, safe evening. Thank you, Clary, for the sharing of the document link. For those of you that are interested in checking out the toxicology report with your own eyes, feel free to jump straight to page 880 and follow through to all the way to page 918. I believe was the ending of it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And thank you all for being here and joining and chatting. And we'll see you again tomorrow for another live at 1. Bye for now.